Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Antidote of Song. Today is a beautiful sunny Saturday morning, and we are so excited that you are here with us. So, before we get started with anything else, everybody wave a big, gigantic hello to everyone joining us out there on Facebook Live. Hi, Facebook. We love you. We're so glad that you're here with us today. And of course, a huge hello to everybody here in this Zoom room with us. Of course, we have our fabulous artists for the day. You know them, you love them. They are the Amidons. We've got Mary Alice, we've got Stefan, and we've got Peter. Hello, hello to all three of you. We can't wait to hear more from you. And hello to all of you lovely folks. Hello to Arlene in Berkeley, California. Hello to Susan in Seattle. Hello to Ralph in that sunny, beautiful chair. Hello to Pauline in Newcastle, UK. Hello to James Harkless, one of our fearless song leaders and hosts and all of those other good things. Hello to Papa Curly Top in Vermont. I hope we'll see some baby curly tops later. Hello to Katie running some of our tech today. Hello to Trish in Victoria, BC. Hello to Carolyn. Hello to Julie. Hello, hello, hello to Luda and Mark in Victoria, BC. Hearts to you guys. Hello to Sheila in Florida. Hello to Annette. Hello to Susan G. Hello to Carolyn. Day 790. Can you believe we're coming up on day 800? That is absolutely incredible. I truly cannot believe it. Hello, hello, hello to Karen in Oregon. Hello to Nancy and her beautiful Irish cow. Hello to Kevin in DC. Hello to Anne in Maryland. Hello to Sarah in Texas. Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland. Hello, hello to Mabel and one of the Cinnamon Bears in Massachusetts. Hello to, oh no, she's got both. Hello to Deli outside in the sun. Hello to Kristen. Hello to Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Hello to Baby Curly Tops. Hello, hello to Sue. Hello to Kevin. Day 790. Thank you for keeping us on track. Hello to Pat. And then hello to all of our folks joining us off camera. We've got Bronwyn in Victoria, BC. Laura K. Mary. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who else we've got. LMG. Shauna. JBA 10025. And Lynn. I think that is everybody who is on my screen so far, but if I didn't get you on the way in, I'll be sure to get you on the way out. Now, enough of that, enough from me. I think we want to hear from our fabulous artists of the day, the Amidons. Hello, welcome.
Hello. Hi, great to see you. Thank you, Aryn. Beautiful job. Hello, everybody. It's so nice to be with you. We're gonna sing a song that I learned from Jefferson Hamer. Actually, the first time I learned the song, it's a bit of a story. You know what? I think we'll just sing the song and then we'll do the story. How about that? So the song is Land on the Shore. It's a traditional song. And I'll sing a line and you sing it back. Oh, mothers, now our meeting is over. Your turn.
Oh, mothers, now our meeting is over.
Mothers, we must part.
Mothers, we must part.
And if I never see you anymore.
And if I never see you anymore.
I'll love you in my heart.
I'll love you in my heart.
That's such a nice line. I'm going to sing that whole second line again. And if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart.
And if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart.
Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes,
yes, we'll land on the shore.
Yes, we'll land. Let me make sure I get this right. I got two versions of it. Yes, we'll land on the shore. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll land on the shore. Your turn.
Yes, we'll land on the shore.
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 And the next line is, and be saved forevermore. Now that can mean a lot of things. Today it means I really need you to save me and my family, and we're going to save you, and we're all just going to save each other. So that's how we're using that now. And be saved forevermore. Your turn. And
Be saved forevermore.
chorus.
Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore and be saved forevermore.
New key.
Hoorah. Oh, mothers, now our meeting is over. Mothers, we must part. And if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore and be saved forevermore.
Fathers.
Oh, fathers, now our meeting is over. Fathers, we must part. And if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore and be saved forevermore.
Sisters.
Oh, sisters, now our meeting is over. Sisters, we must part. And if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore and be saved forevermore.
Fathers.
Oh, fathers, now our meeting is over. Fathers, we must part. And if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore and be saved forevermore.
Dear friends.
Oh, my friends, now our meeting is over. Dear friends, we must part. And if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore and be saved forevermore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore and be saved forevermore.
Yeah. Land on the shore.
Yay. You look great out there. We couldn't hear you, but you look great.
Good.
But I think
Good.
it was the echoing all across the United States of America and the world.
And beyond.
And beyond, really. So I'll tell you the story now. I first learned a version where I got confused in the beginning because I learned a version from the
Beach Mountain,
Beach
North Carolina, on
songs
Folk
from-
Legacy, I think.
songs from Beach Mountain, North Carolina. All these old, formerly young people who are now old, singing really beautiful traditional songs. And one old woman sang this. Father, now our meeting is over. Fathers, we must part. And if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore and be safe forevermore. And I just fell in love with it. What a great, great song. And I tried to lead it. It sings that way, and it didn't work. I don't know if you noticed the differences, but there were some small melodic differences. And then, so I gave up and just sang it by myself. And then we were at a concert with Jefferson Hamer. Jefferson Hamer is a wonderful singer. He was about the age of Stefan, and that is middle-aged.
Middle-aged,
and,
yes.
and he sang this version of it. It was just a little bit different, and it was a perfect sing-along. So I asked him. He said, "Oh, I learned it from Patty Tutty." So I asked her, and she said, "Oh, sure, you can do it." And so we did it with my family. And there, and on your chat, there's a YouTube of our family singing it last New Year's Eve with Stefan's wife Zara, and Keith playing the piano part that I just transcribed and played for you, and Becky Tracy on Keith Murphy, and Becky Tracy on fiddle. And so he sang that, and it was a live concert, but it was also live streamed. And our friends in Canada, John Henderson and Pippa Hall, were watching it, and they wrote to me and said they were the ones that taught it to Patty Tutty, and not only that, but they were in Bailey Hazen Singers. The Bailey Hazen Singers, one of Larry Gordon's group, and they learned it from Larry Gordon. And I just could not believe that this song went on this long trip, and that the last source we know is Larry Gordon, and I don't know, maybe someday I'll learn where he learned it from, but it's just a great, and I thank you for singing it along with me. Yeah, so that's the story. That's the story.
And speaking of middle age, in our family house, this is always big birthday week because Stefan's birthday, June 1st, and Sam's birthday, June 3rd, because my due dates were 2 days apart and they were both 11 days late. So it's a special birthday week in our family.
Yeah, Stefan just turned 38.
That is
and
too
Sam
funny.
Just turned 41.
Yeah. Getting up there.
And we're going to go with Sam. We're really excited about going with Stefan and his two kids, Zara. She's not going to know Zara.
Vera.
Desmond. Yeah. Vera, who's 3, and Desmond, who's 7, and to Pinewoods Family Week this summer.
That's so much fun.
Country Dance and Song Society Family Week.
And
We have so many people here who love joining us for Pinewoods Weeks. We can't wait to see videos of you there, photos of you there. Pinewoods is such a magical place. I'm so glad you get to go back in person this year.
Yeah, thank you. It's really exciting. First time, and she's been trying to do this one for 3 years.
Right.
Now.
I know.
Yeah.
LV Miller is running.
That's right.
Oh,
Rodney Miller.
and for all of you in the room, if you don't recognize the name LV Miller, you would absolutely recognize her adorable, beautiful twin daughters who have sung us so many fantastic songs and even done, I remember a little spinning diorama that they made for a song they were singing that was like a chant, Summer Dog Days. Then they made this little eternally spinning diorama where these different images moved past on the screen, on this little like paper screen.
Amazing.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So if they're in charge,
Yes.
you're in good hands, you know it.
And that means a lot to us because Mary Alice actually taught with LV's mother, Jane Miller,
Oh my gosh.
before we met. And Jane's the one who got her into contra dancing. And then later
Wow.
on, we met at a contra dance, Mary Alice and I. So, it's just there's 1,000 stories. How many? And then I'm sure amongst all of you, a million stories about all of these connections.
These connections form this incredible web of like,
That's right.
it's so cliche to say it, but the world is so small. And the fact that we're only like 2 or 3 degrees of separation away from so many people is really incredible. And I think it's kind of nice to remember that like we're all pretty accessible. We're all pretty human, pretty easy to get to. We're only a few people away from each other.
I've gotten so many friends, a number of whom I haven't met in person yet on the
Yes.
Antidote, so I'm quite indebted to that. So I'm really
Yes,
a lot of
indeed.
you folks who, of course, some of whom we've met in person and some of whom we've seen. I feel like I do know you. I actually
Well, you do for
I'm
sure.
meeting you here, and a lot of really great music leaders who I had not known before. It's been pretty
No, it's
amazing.
wonderful.
Yeah.
And this song is absolutely beautiful. And it made me very emotional for some reason. I mean, it is a sad song, but like I was not going into it expecting it to make me feel any kind of way. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, well, time to talk now. Okay. But I think especially like I think we all remember how sudden the pandemic hit us, and wherever you were in your life at that moment, in a lot of ways, I think we're kind of still there. Like we didn't necessarily get the closure on that part of our life. For me, I was about to graduate college, and then everybody went to their own separate corners of the world to finish up our senior year. And I have a lot of friends that like I was expecting to graduate with. I haven't seen them since then. I don't know if I'll ever see them again. And this made me think of that sort of thing where you're like, even if, you know, if I don't see you anymore,
exactly.
I'm rooting for you. I care about you.
Yeah.
You are in my heart and I want the best for you. And I like, you are meaningful to my life somehow. And I think we all have people like that.
And that's why I love that line. If I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. And I feel like as I get older, when I get together with my contemporaries, each time we get together, it's more and more precious because we realize, you know, it's just. And I think also the pandemic certainly added to that. It's made, if I never see you anymore, I love you in my heart. It's just made everything one of the silver linings more precious. And it's as you said, Aryn, it's not, you know, it's not over, but it probably, I think it's more to say. It's just something. It's just different.
This is just life now.
It's just life.
Yeah, I mean that's something that my mother and I talk about a lot because we're both very cautious and very like safe people.
Yes.
When it comes to the pandemic, but then we also hit a point where we're like, what's the point in living for 10 more years if we don't ever get to see the people that we love? What's the point?
Yeah, you got to.
And deciding like, what are we living for?
Truly,
and making the decisions that make sense for you.
That's right. That's right. Great. Well, should we do it
one more time?
Yeah. Sing it again?
Let's do it one more time.
Yeah,
now you know it.
Sing it up.
Yeah. I'll do a little introduction here.
Oh, mothers, now our meeting is over. Mothers, we must part, and if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore, and be safe forevermore. Oh, fathers, now our meeting is over. Fathers, we must part, and if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore, and be safe forevermore.
Sisters.
Oh, sisters, now our meeting is over. Sisters, we must part, and if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore, and be safe forevermore.
Brothers.
Oh, brothers, now our meeting is over. Brothers, we must part, and if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore, and be safe forevermore.
Dear friends.
Oh, dear friends, now our meeting is over. Dear friends, we must part, and if I never see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore, and be safe forevermore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore. Yes, we'll land on the shore.
Thank
Been
you,
better the
everybody.
second time.
Yeah.
Wonderful to see everybody.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
dear
Sing with
friends.
you. Thank you, dear friends.
And cousins.
And
Yes.
Sisters.
if I
That's
never
right.
see you anymore, I'll love you in my heart.
Thank you so much for that beautiful song and your beautiful stories. We always love having you in here. You bring so much community and history, and that is a gorgeous song and a perfect one to carry with us throughout the rest of today and tomorrow
Thank
and
you.
tomorrow and tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
I want to thank Keith Murphy for the piano part. I had him play it, and I filmed him play it, and I transcribed it. It's not the way I play piano, but it's just so. It just adds. It just like it kind of supports the
Yeah.
song in the perfect way.
It does.
The word
It's,
majesty comes to mind. It's
Yeah.
majestic.
Yeah.
it is. It's very majestic. I mean, it feels like a big boat, like just
It
carrying
does.
you through the water. And without it, it
Right.
feels a little bit like, I don't know, a little less stable. Still beautiful, but less like
Right.
anchored.
I think that, and it just to say, it is a great song to sing a cappella, and I encourage you to do that. But Keith's piano part adds just he's a great musician and a good friend of ours.
Yeah.
So thanks for that.
Well, I think that there's nothing else left to say except that we can't wait to hear more from you.
Thank you.
Hopefully, while you're at Pinewoods, that's going to be so much fun. And if not at Pinewoods, you know that you can't escape us. So we'll see you back here soon, regardless.
Thank you for all your work, Aryn.
Thank you. So I think it is just about that time, folks, to say goodbye. First of all, a big goodbye to everybody out there on Facebook Live. We love you so much. Thank you for joining us, always faithfully watching along.